Hey again, it's me, as always, funkdoc. And we're playing a two-player game on Italy, me versus Selasphorus. You may remember that Selas bodied me in our last two-player game here. I think I'll give up the 6 plant to him for $7. Normally I'd pay 8 for it. I'll buy 3 coal just in case here, and definitely if my opponent gets the 6 plant first on Italy, I personally will opt to go for... I think Ferrara is the best single build here. There's a lot of connections into yellow and red, and you get Aqua behind you, so... Selas does build. Okay. Triple build, even. Okay, building the 3 out of the game. Alright, so that made the 20 appear. And let's see what else came. Just a 33. Okay, so 33 goes under the deck. That's a pretty standard step 3 plant. So technically I wasted a little money buying the extra coal there, but I don't really care. Because I wasn't sure if Selas was going to do the no-build strat with the 6. If you're not going to do the no build, I don't mind giving the 6 plant to you for just 7 here. The play in this situation, I think Selas should buy the 9. Probably. And then... yeah, that's the correct play. And I'm not going to want it. Now, what I could do here... now, this is interesting. I could actually take the 4. No, wait. Actually, never mind. He built 3. Selasphorus built 3 cities, which means I can buy the 10 and still stay below him in the turn order. That's what I can do. Yeah, that's a play I can make. And also, this means I will burn oil. I mean, I'll store a little oil this turn just to make it a little... make it a little more painful, is what I'm saying. I'll take Padua now just to secure Aqua, get all my cheap connections in there. Next turn, I'm going to plan to jump into one of the twins in red there. That's what I'm eyeing here. 20, 25, 30, 32. 32 goes under the deck. Okay. I want to make the oil a little more expensive for my opponent there with the 9. 32 out, 39 in. I think in this situation I do pass... I think I pass the 13. Yeah, just take the 20. Sure. What I could do, because here's what I could do. This is the thing I can do. 22 shows up. I could just run the 10 and the 5 this turn. I can power 3 cities and keep coal a little bit cheaper this turn, since I can't really build beyond 3 anyway. Here's what I do. It leaves me with 7 with which to buy things and stuff, which means I just get 3 coal here. So that establishes a lot of connections in red. Just getting one of these twins here is very important for me right now. And now is when I'll burn the coal and the oil here. And 39 shall go under the deck. I'm very glad 25 hasn't come on yet. Now this will be tough, me having to pass 22 here. Oh no, 24 is in. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will definitely buy 22 then, for sure. Because that'll also, you know what, actually in this situation, I might want to give it up to my opponent here. I think this is fine, actually. Because if my opponent gets this plant, they don't have any coal. So I can just keep coal cheap for myself. This 20 is going to really pay off for me if that's the case. That's what motivated me. So Selas has a lot of efficient plants on paper, But my 20 is actually going to be pretty efficient here as well. Selas builds to 5. I shall also build to 5 with Mestra there. And actually, I'll go into Firenze. That gets me the best connections to the West Coast. And this way, I stay at the bottom of the turn order. Perfect timing for me to build to 5 cities. 34 and 50 were drawn. We know 50 goes under the deck. I'll actually bid for this. All right, 36 here. Here's the key in this situation. 21 dropped to me at cost. Oh, baby. That's perfect for me. That was exactly the plant that I needed. Holy crap. Yeah. I think I'm just crushing this game right now, honestly. Even though my opponent's plants look amazing on paper, coal is not going to get cheap anymore. Okay. I only want to build to 6 this turn. My plan this turn is to just build to 6, so that way I can use... Yeah, I think I want to build to 6, because that way I can just use 21 and the 10 this turn. That's going to be the most efficient option for me. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to store just however much coal and oil I can. $33. I'm trying to get ahead of Selasphorus into all these like West Coast connections. Come on, can you move coal onto the 10, please? Thank you. Oh, 40 went under the deck. I didn't even see that. And I pass on all this junk, of course. 29 is in. That's going to be a little too late for me to be useful. Also, we still have a lot of really bad plants in the deck. Like, really, really bad. Yet to come. Alright. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. That leaves me with 39. Leaves me with 39 here. Actually, hold on. Hold on here. Let me think about this now. No, calculate. What should I build? 1, 2, 3. Right? That gets me 9. 32. $32. Now the junk's going to start coming in. We got the 12 coming in. Yeah, there's more bad plants yet to come, too, folks. I'll take this because that's the cheapest connection for Selas to go into the West Coast. Yeah. You may notice how a couple of these turns here, I've kind of used the 10 after having the 20 plant. Because I found a couple situations where because of the number of cities I could build, it was better for me to use the 10. Like 10 plus an oil plant. In order to preserve my coal for later in the game. With the 20 there. 36 out, 37 in. 29, I actually think I'll pass here. I mean, it's a perfect plan for Selasphorus, but it doesn't really help me at this stage. This should be a no-brainer buy to replace the 9 for Selasphorus here. Easy call, I think. Yep. As expected. And that's 46, so we know that's going to go under the deck this turn, no matter what else happens. All right. I'll buy the $5 coal now. And okay, Selasphorus is doing all the jumps here. I am okay with this, to be honest, because it's a pretty big jump for him. Is what, 4 plus 7 plus 3 to jump into that. And then a more expensive connection to get to here. Selas might win the builds overall, maybe. But, I mean, I still get a 10th city, so I'll still be okay. Because I think Selas made bigger jumps than me. $46 out, 23 is in, and this is where we get into the duds. Although, I'd consider 28 here. Right? Because we have a little longer to go before step 3. Yeah, I think 28 could be a good call for me here, actually. Now it might be useful. Like, last turn, I did not need a plant because I wasn't really going to be able to build and make use of it. Now I definitely can, though. Yeah, I think this is the play. Oh, 11. Because Selasphorus is at 11 cities, 11 gets removed from the game. And 5 is going to be taken out. Actually, though, to be honest, I'd rather take out the 10. Right? Yeah, I think the 10's better to take out at this point. Okay. 30 does come on. 30 being in the game is what kept me away from 24, by the way. That plus resources just being cheaper for 28 in general. Because 23 is not going to be bought at this stage of the game. Alright. Alright. Gotta think here. I'll just take all the coal that's sitting there at 5. Yeah, I think that's my play here. Because we do have enough time before step 3, especially now 23. Oh, I forgot 19 was in. I didn't see that. So we do have a decent number of plants left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little while before step 3. So... And obviously use 21 to burn oil, not coal. And 14 out, and we pass. $38 went under the deck. I missed that earlier. 14 is in there. Here's the deal. I kind of doubt... Like, I don't think Selas could end the game. Like, theoretically, if Selas had enough money to end the game... If Selasphorus had enough money to end the game, he could buy 24 to replace 13 and win it this turn. But I highly, highly doubt he has the money to do that. I'm not afraid of that right now. My habit by nature is to overestimate how much money people have. So I need to just not be scared. Yep. We'll have to see if this means he can end it. I personally doubt he can, though. I'm not sure who won the builds. He may have slightly won, but it wasn't by much because of all his jumps that he had. Let's move all this shit over here. So I need 1 oil, 1 coal, 1 uranium. Got to keep that coal stocked on my 20 plant. I mean, there is reason, like, Selasphorus still needed to buy 24, even independent of everything else, because if he doesn't buy a plant that turn, then next turn we'll likely get to step 3, and I'll have a capacity advantage and just win on the next turn, because I will have enough money to end the game on the next turn, with how cheap the builds are here. Builds 14 out of the game, thus triggering the step 3 card. Oh, 42 was the last one there. Okay. Selas building above me makes me very happy, though. Makes me very happy to see. And I have no reason to build right now. Of course, being below in the turn order, I can power my 13 cities. Now Selas has to get first plant buy. And I'm just going to pass on anything he buys here, I think. Here's the deal. If I get a 7 capacity plant on this next drop, I win the game. So I think I have to pass anything here. And if Selasphorus buys a plant here, I bid, he passes and gets a 7 drop, then he wins the game. And alas, the 7 does not come, so Selas is at a big advantage here. I definitely have to buy 32 in this situation, for sure. I mean, he is kind of using up his own resource there with 24 and 30 together. All right. Alright. I'll attack Cole a little bit here. Let's do a mixture of things and stuff. I do think Selas might actually win the game here on money. Because I didn't get the 7 plant drop. And the 7 came right afterward with 38. Oh, boy. 33, 32. These are our remaining plants. Obviously, I have to buy... I have to build to 19 here, or else Selas is just going to end and win the game. So we do that now. And now Selas gets to go bottom for the last turn, which is good news for him. Yeah, I do think, though, that, you know, him getting 30 at cost is going to win him the game. I just feel like the risk with the 7 plant was too great because there was, what, a 3 in 7 chance of a 7 plant dropping, and that would have instantly won the game for me, were it to happen. Anyway, we fire 32 and 28 for sure. The question is, what other plant do we fire alongside those? I think the answer is still 21. I think... Yeah, that's correct. Because then I can buy a coal plant if all else fails in the next turn. Yeah, sure, let's do that play. 20 will not be safe for me. Definitely not safe for me. So I need to not fire 20. Whereas Selasphorus could safely fire all of his plants. That's his problem right now. The correct answer here, I believe, is 42. Since I have the coal stored. That makes it the correct choice for me. Well, at least it's not a hyper-efficient choice for Selasphorus now. He doesn't get, like, anything's uber ridiculous. 39 would have been bad for me if that came. At least that didn't. 46 I'm perfectly fine with. So I just need 1 nuke and 1 oil. And Selas will drive up oil a little bit here. And he's obviously going to replace 24 and keep 29. Yeah, correct play. For sure. I guess I kept 24 and Selas didn't keep 24 at least. That's one minor nice thing here, but still. I think Selas wins this game. Just 1 oil, 1 nuke now. Interesting game here. Holy shit! Wow, I win by $5. Wow, holy crap. I really did not expect that. I did not expect to win that after... After 30. After having to give Selasphorus the 30 without a fight. Like, I could not risk giving Selasphorus a 7. The situation there was, I give Selasphorus a 30. If a 7 capacity plant drops for me, I just buy that and end the game. I instantly win the game there if I get a 7, is what happens. So that's why I could not afford to bid Selasphorus up on the 30, and 30 was amazing. So I was worried that was going to win him the game when the 7 didn't drop for me, but I still managed to clutch it out. I guess because of my better start. All right. Well, very good game to Selas. I get my little bit of revenge there for the previous game. And good night.